Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one-off. As always, I am D, and the game, as you can see here, is Overlord. Now, I picked this up in a bundle with Overlord, Raising Hell, and Overlord 2, so I've got all three games now. The only one I didn't have before now was Raising Hell, but I've done a little bit of play on this before I recorded, just because I love this game. Not much in the way of display options, unfortunately. Yeah, I do play this with mouse and keyboard. Actually, turn the vibration off because I do have an Xbox controller, but I have it plugged in. I don't have an Xbox. I just use it for playing PC games sometimes. Now, if you don't know what Overlord is, you're an Overlord. That's actually you right there in the background. Your basic job is to help eat, as your advisor puts it. You're going to make sure evil finds a way. We're going to go ahead and continue. I've beaten the first boss. What you see here is your evil tower. Now, mine's a little dilapidated, because I just woke up. Foot. That's your jester. He's invincible and just keeps coming back. He'll also give you your titles now and then. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head back into the Mellow Hills, because I've got a couple of quests in here to do. Now, the basic premise of the game is, like I said, you're an evil overlord. And now, unfortunately, evil overlords, in this case, you can fight eventually. I'm really weak right now because I just started. But you have these guys, minions. Now, I've got two of the tribes here. You got Browns in the front. They are your main melee guys. Very tough, very strong, and very strong. They also pick up anything they can find and basically either use it as a weapon or just shove it on their heads. You also have the Reds. As you can see, they throw fire. They're also fire immune. What you see them doing by killing the sheep is they're killing the sheep and bringing me those brown orbs. That's life force. Need that to make more minions. Now the reason I'm here, other than to, slaughter innocent sheep, is to just find the quest. What are my quests right now anyway? That's actually part of Discover what's lurking in your peasant's way is actually part of the Raising Hell expansion. Get a mistress for your tower is my current objective. There's a lot of crude humor in this, like your minions can get drunk and pee on things. But yeah, you also have three control methods. You can do what I do, where you just kind of, or what I've been doing by just sending minions forward. You can also recall them, and you can also sweep them, do what's called sweeping, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm directly controlling them with my mouse. Now, Overlord 1 had some problems with controls. Overlord 2 fixed a lot of that. But first off, we're going to keep going. We're going on to the village. The village of Spree. You're also going to notice a lot of Lord of the Rings references and jokes in this game, because it's kind of the grandfather of all fantasy series when you get down to it. Break those barrels. Because I am evil and petty. Also because they can occasionally find stuff. And yes, your minions will wear pumpkins as helmets. They'll also wear dead rats. Now the Browns are the only ones that actually show full detail on what they're wearing. And yes, one of them is wearing a frying pan and wielding a rolling pin as a weapon. That's just the kind of game this is. I waited on doing this because what I wanted to do was I wanted to get past the first hour or so of the game. Welcome to Spree. It's basically my village at this point. Archie right there, the black guy. I'm not being racist. He's like the only black guy in town. Is the mayor. Now you have two different ways you can play this game. You can be kind of an anti-villain where you basically
Basically what you do is
you
never trust anything that's head height with your groin.
That's good advice. But anyway, you can basically be an anti-villain and just take over the world and not murder everybody, or you can be a psychopath and, well, murder everyone.
This is the only bit of farmland we've managed to save from the halflings.
But the crops won't be ready for months. We'll have starved by then.
I gave you guys food. Quit your whining.
Still out there. We've seen them go into this old workshop.
Ah, good. I forgot about this. The tower smelter.
Reds!
Now, like I said, the reds are fireproof. They'll also put out fires that they come across, that you send them into.
You choose all.
Unfortunately, you see the wheat field? You can burn that. So do be careful with your abilities and with where your reds end up.
These roots? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Darn elves can't keep their own forest under control.
These roots are strangling our crops. The forest? It's gone crazy.
If you don't want spoilers, then, well,
Cutting them.
don't listen for about a minute,
Nothing else.
because there's I'm gonna give some spoilers about this elf stuff they're talking about, as well as kind of the general story. That's a ram. But anyway, spoilers. Like I said, spoiler warning. If you don't want to hear them, then tune out for a minute. I'll open the menu and close. I'll open then close the menu when I'm done. But the basic idea is you're actually not the original evil Overlord. You're actually about the third one. Your predecessor was attacked by... It's originally thought to be 7 heroes. It actually turns out to be 8. But, they... Oh, shit. Must have read. Anyway. The 8 heroes slew the previous Overlord. But unfortunately in the process you were lost. They didn't stop to help you. So you become the new Overlord. And you were the 8th hero. But the other 7 heroes have all become corrupted by one of the 7 deadly sins. The first hero you face is the halfling hero Melvin Underbelly, who had become massively corrupted by gluttony, to the point that he's actually taller than you, just based on how fat he's gotten. The next one is the elven hero Oberon Greenhaze.
Reds.
His thing is he just got so tired of fighting. He was actually he was also the only hero to try and help you. But he didn't manage to convince anybody, obviously.
Oh.
But what so he's given into sloth. He's basically fallen asleep, and Everlight, well, I think it's Everlight. Yeah, it's the Everlight Forest, has basically become massively corrupted by monsters and his nightmares. He's also fused with a tree, which is where the roots come from. So yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the spoilers, so... If you were trying to avoid spoilers, congratulations. The spoilers are now over. You can listen again. I was also looking for the tower smelter. But yeah, so you actually do have to be careful with these guys, because they can die. Also, if you see water, don't send them in unless they're blue. That sounds racist, or colorist, I guess. But your minions, unless there are 4 tribes of minions. You have browns, like I said, so they're the fighters. The reds are fireproof, and your only real ranged attackers. You have greens later on, who are kind of your thieves and assassins. And then you also have the blues, who are your magic minions. They're very weak in combat, but they're the only minions that can resurrect anybody, and they'll resurrect in combat. Pick it up.
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
Tower smelter. It's kind of amazing that 12 of these little guys can carry that thing, considering it outweighs each of them by a factor of about 1,000, I'm betting. It's also massively top heavy, but hey, we won't. This game has a very loose relationship with physics. Oh. more halflings.
Halflings! Close the gates!
Cowardly creatures! Quick, find another route. Then decide how to deal with these worthless peons.
Well. Go! Kill everything in sight! Well, I lost a brown. Yes, your minions are also a little bit pyromaniacal. Oh shit. And yeah, you do have to be careful. You can die pretty easily in this game if you're not paying attention. And sometimes even if you are paying attention. We can also just draw one away and just kill them. You can just draw them out. Oh, that wasn't my original plan, but it worked. Say what you will about the minions, though. They are very loyal little things. But for the record, you are not. If you're thinking this is anything like Despicable Me or the Minions movie, no, you are not Gru. Okay, you guys hit me. And you killed 2 of my reds, wow. Shh. I'm gonna have 1 minion to guard me, and it's actually my strongest one, I think, because he's got... You notice he's wearing a crown? That's what Melvin was wearing when I killed him. I think I lost the fork. He also has a golden fork. You can pick up trophies, or your minion will pick up trophies and items from defeated enemies.
Prowess!
Okay, I lost 2 reds, that's what we need. I forget where the forge is.
Welcome!
Ah, yes, the one with Giblet. Yes, the Forge Master's name is Giblet. We'll sacrifice 58 brown minions.
Remember, minions are your deadliest weapons, so don't leave home without...
Luckily, it sacrifices the weakest of the minions first. 58 brown minions into the pot! I'm not actually trying to make a super weapon right now, I'm just making a weapon. Oh, got both my kitties in here. And there. We now have a steel mace.
Of the fire starters.
Of course, I can't go into the...
Exploder of Melvin underbelly.
There you go. Tells you
Always a pleasure to have you around, Lord, but don't you...
I do my job when I want to. Gnarl. More life force is needed. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, because I will forget about it in about 2 minutes. Welcome to Sheepageddon. Why don't you go over there and get that?
Never trust anything that's head height with your groin.
Again, good advice. Or at least humorous advice. Kill the sheep.
Started. I don't know if the others made it.
Well, there's a dead body on this side of the gate, so probably not.
Back there again.
You're not, I am. Into the castle. That's a dead guy. Castle spree. Castle murder spree. There's a checkpoint.
I think I should investigate further.
Nah, I thought I would just kind of wander around, take in sights, kill the bugs. I also just love because it's actually kind of cute the way the minions rush up to you with a giant grin on their face saying, "Look what I got you, master." Oh, that hurt. That also killed off a couple of my browns. Oh well. There are plenty more. And that's why assassins strike from behind and use the shadows to kill people.
Just run!
Well, he's running. Hello, Rose.
Quick, the storeroom.
That is who we're here for, actually.
Well, it seems like you can handle yourselves. Interested in a job?
Sure, why not?
Have you heard about the Heaven Speak plague?
Nope.
It's nasty. Very nasty.
Kill my minions now, you bastards.
Reds!
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to set you on fire. There's 2 of you and 15 of me. Actually, 16 of me, because I can fight. Yet one of you is not going to do a damn thing. Let's just be honest here. I keep telling you guys, one of you alone is not going to do a damn bit of good. You're not going to stop us. Minions, there's a chest right there. Ah, well. There we go. Sometimes the minions can be a little brain dead. Although I will admit, it's a good thing they don't pick up stuff you don't need. Like, there was a mana potion up there that they didn't even bother picking up. Okay, we're coming up on a boss fight that I really, really don't like. The Beholder.
That creature's presence explains how these raiders entered the castle. Now, bring the luggage back to the creature before she burns the place down.
I hate that fight. I really, really hate the Beholder fight.
If you don't want your skin to rot and drop off, I suggest you find my luggage. Please?
It's on the way, lady.
Luggage? You and your little cherubs found it.
Cherubs?
I'm with the
Just the
minion.
usual run-of-the-mill dungeon fodder.
Rescuer of the distressed damsel. Leader of the fire stumble.
Punter of the annoying jester. It's not heaven, you idiot. Okay, I'm really hoping you die painfully just for this. And dead. Oh, I was hoping something like that would happen. Sup?
This place isn't so heavenly after all.
We weren't trying to run away from you, honest.
Yeah. I actually really don't care what you were trying to do.
Well, at least I'm out of the house.
I remember when one appeared in the minion dung pile. Gave Ghibli quite a shock.
That just sounds unpleasant.
No.
Okay, so we do have portals for all 4 minion types. This might go horribly because I don't have blues and greens.
Beautiful, beautiful. I could watch that all day.
Well, you pretty much have to because I'm not letting you out.
Then whoosh, suddenly I'm working down here. Only now I'm burnt to a crisp every half an hour.
That guy sounded vaguely Indian.
I'm sweating like a sheep on market day.
I don't even want to think about that phrase. This looks pleasant. Halflings that have flaming swords of doom. Well, flaming swords at least. Oh. The sheep explode. Good to know. How did you kill a red with fire? Oh, that's a dead sheep. Death sheep.
Oh!
Okay, that was a highly effective way to do that. Okay, there are actually evil pumpkins in there.
Deadly pumpkins. Deadly sire, deadly. Second only to a happy tomato.
Now this could be a great space. A bedroom, a banqueting area, even your own private interrogation room.
I like the way you think, Rose.
I've created a scale model of your tower out of bits and bobs I found lying around. I'm very resourceful.
No kidding. Back to the Mellow Hills. Run to the hills and set them on fire. This game has a lot of strategy elements to it, but a good chunk of it just does kind of break down into, well, murdering sheep.
I smell roasted harflin on the breeze.
I have no idea what a harfling is.
The creatures saved us some work.
Oh, I didn't save you any work. You work for me now.
These roots? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
I've seen your wife's roots, dude. These are worse. These are actually better. Yes, flex out the fire. Into the forest of the elves. It's a nice, peaceful, relaxing place. Let's burn it to the ground. Evernight. I thought it was Everlight.
What creature has the dream brought forth? Alas, Oberon is truly sickened.
Oh, I'm no dream.
Even dead?
But now they crave the blood of living creatures. All living creatures.
Vampire unicorns. Unfortunately, unicorns are also these pretty...
Pit ponies, elves, and spies. As much as bloody unicorns.
Yes, that is a unicorn eating a dwarf.
I spy them.
These things are dangerous, though. They're basically bullfights. They are worth quite a bit of life force, though. And yes, your minion, one of my minions did just pick up the horn of the unicorn to use as a weapon.
Although your imposing form can enter water, your minions cannot. Well, they can, but they will drown in a rather amusing way. You must find them a bridge across.
Well, I missed one. I didn't get all of them out of the way, so... I'm really less interested in saving Evernight and more interested in raiding. There you whiny ghosts.
Are slain. Alas, it is only a brief light that shines within this darkness.
I am the darkness.
Its sadness will tell you all.
Yeah, I don't care. Luckily, these things do burn. Oh, hey, picked up one of their skulls, and now he's wearing it as a hat. Yes, your minions will wear, like I've said before, your minions will wear pretty much everything as hats.
To fight the dreaming is to fight the wind. The leaves on the trees, the birds in the sky. It is everywhere.
Then I will kill everything.
Around him grew this tree, swaddling him in its branches. Then the dreaming came.
I do like how my minions just develop this thing.
Let's try to cross these blooms, though.
They like stories.
You will need to find minions with a resistance to poison first.
Which in this case would be the greens.
Try this.
Kinda wish I had selected a brown for this, but... Well, that red minion's dead. That's only gonna kill 2 of them. And the minion went straight in the water. My red minions seem to be getting stupider. Follow the scaly road. Follow the scaly road. You guys go that way. You take the low road, and I'll take the high road. And I won't be poisoned today.
Greens are also known for their poor hygiene. Look at this place. Evil creatures should have standards.
I've seen worse. Oh, you fucking idiot. Actually, that was more my fault. I didn't pay attention. And now... we push the block. This is the way we push the block through the gas that will kill us. I don't know why I keep singing so many different random little songs, but hey, why not? There's always just this god ray just shining on the one place where the little stone goes. Green minions! Just murder the sheep.
I said, stay back, girls. Daddy's going to...
That was an unfortunate accident. I don't actually want to do the corrupt and super evil route. I just wanted life force. Also, I would like to point out how stupid that guy was. I mean, giant warrior-looking guy dressed in full armor like this, surrounded by 15 loyal psychopathic little guys. Those are dead people. He decides, you know what, I'm gonna take on the guy in scary armor. Congratulations, we officially have zombies. You know what? Come back here. Raid the tomb. And the leader of my current Browns is carrying a unicorn horn as his weapon. Cheerful. Well, can't get in here. Maybe if I ask nicely. Probably not, though. Back into the place of lost souls and minions. Also has a good smoothie bar somewhere. Can't remember where.
Look, friend, the camp is getting pretty full now. We just can't take in anymore. And your little friends are pretty far gone. I'm sorry.
All!
I could always free up some space if I wanted.
Oh, what's worse, stuck in there with them, or stuck out here with them.
Stuck out here with you.
Something strange is going on at that inn.
I'll check it out if I feel like it.
What the hell did you do that for? You want your brains eaten like a boiled egg?
That's why I did that. I felt like it. Talk about getting a dead arm. I spotted some blues. That's a succubus. Stab her in the kidneys. Sorry, lass.
Browns!
And yeah, you can burn things in the water. It makes a lot of sense. Oh, sad kitty.
Blues!
This is not originally part of the original recording, but why not? This is just the bossy face trying to get the blue minions back. And it's dead. I just managed to kill it. But that normally is one of the most annoying fights. I did lose one brown, but one brown for the blue minion hive is not all that bad. There we go. Long distance summoning. Send in $9.95 now, and you too can be a long distance summoner of minions.
Blues!
And yeah, just chuck him down right where he died the first time. That's brilliant. Didn't lose a single blue minion. I don't care what you saw. They're all still alive. See, they're still dead. Death to creepy purple blue mushrooms. And I've got a randomly immortal minion just sitting in the water there. What is it with games making water dungeons so long? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a nice extended look at Overlord as well as a tiny bit of the Raising Hell expansion. If you enjoy what you see, you can get... I got this as a part of a bundle with all 3 games. This is that's Overlord, Raising Hell, and Overlord 2. I think I got it for like $7 on Steam. The deal might be over, but you can still try. And you can, if you also like the video, please feel free to... You can click the like button or the favorite down below. That does help me out. Thank you very much if you do. You can also leave a comment if you have something you'd like to say. I do read those. I may not respond to them all the time, but I do read them. And if you want to make sure you can keep up with me and never miss an episode of any of my current series, then please feel free to click the subscribe button down below, or there'll be a link at the end of the video. As for that, folks, I have been D. I'm still in the process of conquering the world as the Overlord. But good night, and good gaming.